following up on its permanent ban of President Trump. Twitter has also deleted some recent tweets on the government president US account. Now, Trump used the @POTUS account to criticize Twitter, accusing them of being against free speech, a tweet which has now since been deleted. Trump also said he'd be building his own social media platform, saying, "We will not be silenced." This was also deleted from the @POTUS account. And Google has suspended the app Parler from its store, and Apple is threatening to do the same over posts on the platform which incite violence. The app's developers call it a free speech-driven alternative to mainstream platforms, but both tech companies say the app allows for hate speech and can incite rioting. Parler has become popular among supporters of US President Donald Trump and others on the right wing of US politics. Well, let's cross to the United States and speak to Leonie Lacani, who joins us live from DC. Leonie, a crazy couple of days. Let's first deal with the Twitter banning. What has Trump had to say about that, and his supporters too?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, he tried to tweet from the White House Twitter account after his personal one was suspended, permanently banned, actually. And then after that, he tried to tweet again from a campaign site, from a campaign Twitter account, changing the name, and that was also scrapped. So he's been trying to get on. He's probably going to be trying to ramp up more support now on Parler, as you mentioned, which is a conservative social media site, site as well. But what we're going to have to see is whether he can gain the same amount of traction. It's a very focused and very small group of people. It's a very conservative group of people, but these are the base. These are the people who will support him, and there are millions of them around the world.
Absolutely. And behind you, Leonie, as you're standing there, I can hear some sort of chanting going on. Is there another Trump protest taking place?
I seem to have lost the sound there. Just wanted to tell you a little bit more about what's happening here. There's a lot more traction going on about the president, whether the president should be impeached. We even got a bit of a reaction from one of the White House people, one of the press secretaries in the White House as a result of that. It's the first time we heard from him last night, in which he made a statement to Forbes magazine in which he said this should be a time of healing. Any kind of an impeachment trial would be very divisive in the country. It just signifies that they are actually concerned in the White House about something like this happening. Whether an impeachment can happen, in a sense, the impeachment part, the charges being brought forward, that's what happens in the House of Representatives and lower house of Congress. But the next step, where he would get convicted, happens in the Senate, and there just might not be enough time for that to happen.
Okay, Leonie Lacani in Washington, thank you.